I sent you this to see if you liked music. Mm-hmm. Like, if you liked real music.
Yeah.
Oh, she may be weary. Them young girls, they do get wearied wearing that same old shaggy dress. Yeah.
So yeah, you got me with this one, and then he got me with Coffee and Cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
That song really got me. I was like, you motherfucker. He's got good taste in music. Good job. Yep. I was like,
and then,
shit.
Here, like, if you want a really good, like, almost punk one.
You know she's waiting.
All right, last one, and then we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Because we still got 2 more songs to do, and it's like 4 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was another big one. I listened to this on repeat after you sent it to me.
And look, it's a sing-along style.
I know. It's interactive, engaging. I love it.
Yeah, it is a good one.
It's early in the morning. I'm laughing at the sun. My mirror disappoints me. Am I the only one? It's all I need, 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 all I need is you smiling at me. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I need, all I need.
I know.
Yeah, you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. Yeah, you knew exactly what you were doing.
I really like that.
Look,
it's a
friends
very great song.
listen to Endless Love in the dark. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. Well, now that we're all in a lovey mood,
Let's destroy it with
let's
a great
Let's
song.
rip it all down.
Yeah.
with one of the most like
Look, that's honestly those are my favorite ones. If you were putting that on, I was going to tell you to
and
put on
just-
Sam Smith.
But just remember when we're getting into this one, Rick, just think about an arena full of mostly women screaming this bridge with their whole bodies, not just their whole chest, their
I'm fucking
entire
excited.
being. You'll know when we get there.
I'm going to cross gender lines and I'm going to do that. I'm going to be one of those
You
girls.
will. Oh,
singing.
you will be.
Yeah.
oh,
you know
God.
what? I would argue that you already are.
Somewhat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You are.
Sorry, I can't keep this going too long. No, but look, I do think Taylor Swift definitely makes music that crosses not necessarily boundaries, but crosses bridges between the sexes, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think you have to be a woman to
No.
enjoy Taylor Swift.
No.
I
You could
don't
be
think you even have to
anybody.
be a fan of Taylor
Mhm.
Swift
Yeah.
to acknowledge her monumental success and influence over the younger generation of women. And everything I've learned about Taylor, she's a really good woman and someone that if I had a daughter, I wouldn't be ashamed that
No.
was who was her hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's tough to say nowadays.
Heck
It's always
yeah,
been
it
tough to
is.
say, but it's really tough
Mhm.
nowadays.
Yes.
Anyways, so no, I really do like Taylor, and the more I hear about her, the more I learn about her, the bigger fan I become of her.
Yeah. And honestly, and I'll just
There
say,
you go.
like, at the end of the day, like, that was my biggest goal with this whole thing was,
Yeah.
like, if you enjoyed the music along the way, that was, like, a plus.
Yep.
But I wanted you to learn about who Taylor
Yeah.
was
As
as
a
a person.
human, yeah.
You know, and, like, what she's like. See her for her humor, for her, you know, her charitable side, for her engagement with the fans, just, you know, who she is as a person. And so I'm glad that that's, like, what has actually made you, like...
I mean, I hate to say it this way, but she kind of proved to me that Stevie Nicks isn't a one-off and a woman with a really low, like a lower register
Yeah.
that can really carry an album or a presence on stage.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
But
He's so proud.
You know, in like The Grinch when the heart grows.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right
Could
now.
could you imagine this conversation happening when we all met in Detroit?
I wish it did.
Right.
But we're here now. But I still can't believe that we're full circle here right now.
Right. I wouldn't have never guessed it.
Never.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, and even back then I was like, oh, there's certain Taylor songs I like, but you know what I mean? It's definitely grown because of this journey.
Yeah.
Speaking of Stevie, I got Fleetwood.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even show you mine.
yeah,
I told you about it.
Oh, yes.
Goosebumps.
I'm
Goosebumps?
dead. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Isn't that hilarious?
I have my dragon shirt on since
I
Rick had
love
his on
it.
before.
Oh, that's dope. I
love
didn't even know that they kind of did it like the Hollywood sign.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
It's popping on camera too.
Yeah.
See,
No, I like it a
Stevie
lot.
Nicks bangs, Rick. Look at her on that shirt.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Good answer.
I was just talking shit earlier. I really don't care. Cut your hair off, give yourself bangs, fuck your bangs up. That's on you.
Yeah.
I'll
You
support
know
you
what?
either
I'm
way.
done with you.
I'll support you
Sorry,
either
it
way.
was my fault. I brought
I
it
will
back.
love you even if you're an earthworm.
Oh my god.
But I will call you Jim.
You can't call me Jim.
Earthworm Jim, that is a jam right there. And I will not
No.
miss out on that
No,
opportunity.
the negotiations for the name continue. Okay.
Hey, welcome to Hazed
Oh, yeah.
Reactions. My name's Reg. This is Corrina, and of course her bestie Katie. And they are once again taking me, a huge hip hop fan, on a journey of Taylor Swift to see if I could become a fan. Spoiler alert! I got it.
Yes.
I think we're kind of already there, but
Yeah.
we're going to continue on the journey because
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
fun. And there's still so much music that he doesn't know, videos he hasn't seen,
So-
etc. So,
I heard that there's levels to Swiftyism,
oh,
Ooh.
there's levels.
right? Like,
Sure.
so what level is Katie at?
I'd say that Katie's probably all right. Here's how I rank it. Right, we've got, and I don't necessarily have like numbers to it, right? But we have like base level Swifties who just like kind of enjoy it, whatever. Right?
So I'd be base level.
I think you're a little above base.
Ooh, okay. So
I-
you're
I
I'm
can
like a
look at
yellow belt. I'm like a yellow belt.
Then we
Ooh.
have like the Swifties who are like, they know some songs. They might go to a concert. They probably follow her online. They might know a little bit of details. That's, I think, where you sit. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have like the dedicated Swifties who like, hunt for Easter eggs and like buy all the albums and buy the merch and stuff. And that's like where like, I think like Katie sits, right?
Yeah.
And then we start getting into like the really deep diving Swifties who like search through like they'll watch music videos like 2,000 times and look through every frame by frame for Easter eggs and like they're deep divers.
I let them figure it
And
out
then-
for me.
And then the
Thank
top,
you.
the last level of Swiftie is the Hannahs and Sarahs. Those are the
ones that
you
run
don't-
like the main fan pages.
No, those are the ones you don't want to be.
Oh.
No, those are the ones below.
Okay.
And then there's another
Because-
level that you don't want to be that level.
I've heard like it's implied like there is like a certain fan group or something like that that is directly connected that has information or sometimes will release things.
Taylor Nation.
Oh
Yeah, that
that's-
one.
Yeah.
But they're like, and the thing is most people really truly believe that Taylor's somebody from Taylor's team, her brother. I've even heard
Her mom, maybe.
rumors that
Got
Abigail
you.
runs
Okay.
it.
So someone really
Yes.
close to the inner circle.
Close to her
Got you.
inner circle.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Maybe Tree
Tree might run it. She's her like publicist.
right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Giant redhead that you'll see with Taylor everywhere she goes out in public.
No, cool. I get it. So I guess I guess that makes sense. So like I would be on the intro.
You're
like,
about like the second level, I'd say.
I don't think
you know some songs. You know,
You
know some
haven't
lore.
listened to a full album necessarily, but like you
Right.
pick your favorites. Like,
And if you see an Easter egg, you'll point it out. You'll be like, oh, look,
Yeah.
there's, something, you know some lore. You've seen some documentary stuff. So I think you're probably like level 2.
maybe
I'd
we
say
should
that
call them brackets.
I'd say that
I
I'm
almost
probably
want to
like,
do karate belts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like
we
white
need
belt,
we need a good
yellow belt.
visual. Mhm.
yeah.
Black belt,
We
brown
could
belt.
come up with our own, and they could be Taylor Swift album covers.
Yeah.
Wow,
we
words are hard.
we could do gemstones.
Ooh,
Mm.
I've got plenty of those, guys. I got
Mhm.
plenty of
I
rhinestones.
like it.
Oh.
I like it.
I've got plenty of them.
Several bad puns later.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be hot. Anyways, we're here to watch some
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Swift.
We are actually reacting to a song I've been waiting to do for a long time. And hopefully you guys out there is just because y'all already know what it is. You
Yeah.
clicked on the video.
Yeah, you're here.
You're here. Did you subscribe or are you just tuning in?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, either way, you're welcome, but subscribe so that way you don't miss other stuff.
Yeah, you should definitely subscribe.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
And you really sold that one.
I did. I know. I had all my energy in that one today. You should really subscribe.
You should do that.
You
Yeah.
should do it. You should though. You really should.
There's probably a
Don't
button
say
around
bird.
here floating
I'm
around.
so tired.
All right, let's get into this.
Okay. So today we are reacting to the lyrics of Champagne Problems, which Rick has heard like a little bit here and there of the song, but he's never heard the whole song through, obviously never sat down and actually like read the lyrics. So I'm really excited for this one. This is, for your knowledge, this is from the Evermore album. And that's the sister album to Folklore. So
That's folklore.
yes, we have Folklore.
Okay.
Evermore's
Yes.
the one in the flannel.
The
jacket.
flannel, like the one yeah.
Ooh,
Yep,
do I
the one you
it
have.
over here?
Oh, maybe.
You know which one we don't have yet?
Hmm.
Reputation.
I know. We're missing a few, but Rep is going to be the
This
most
one.
difficult. Yep. That.
That's the one.
That's
This
the
is
one.
the one.
That's
Yep.
the one.
So
Don't worry, I have German ancestry.
Me
I'm
too,
not
me too,
appropriating
yes.
in anything. That's how my grandmother, she'd be like, I will see you on Tuesday. Get away from the tree when it's raining.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Anyway,
sorry.
so
Tuesday. Sorry, it just got me.
so today we are, I don't know if I already said it, but we're doing Champagne Problems. And I fucking love this song. This is definitely a lyrical song,
Okay.
lyrical storytelling song.
Yeah, movie
and
in your mind
yes,
Mm,
definitely a movie
every day
in your
is.
every
mind.
day.
And then just like a little bit of like pre, I guess, knowledge, not really context, but just knowledge.
Okay.
Which
is power.
yes, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
The more you know. I don't know why I made a who sound.
Green
Oh,
rainbow.
I just pictured the rainbow like
Yeah.
following your or glitter or something. Just
The more you know.
yes.
Welcome to Hazed Reactions for sure.
So the term champagne problems refers to like first world problems, right? Like
Yeah,
something that is kind of like trivial. I just
know
wanted
what-
to
I
make
know what
sure.
champagne
I
problems
just wanted
are.
to make sure.
Well, in case
because-
anyone didn't, now you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You got champagne problems, but you got a pizza budget.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just because I know that if I don't say it, I'll get fucking ripped up in the comments. But for Folklore, the sister album to Evermore, we got the Long Pond Sessions, which is like Taylor kind of sits down with the producers of the album.
You told me about that.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, because
so-
we talked about this is me trying
Right.
with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And then, obviously like, does like a live like recording of
Okay.
it or whatever, right? In the Long Pond Studios. But like in some of the discussions that she has about the music that she wrote for Folklore, she does have discussions talking about like her battles with alcohol, and not necessarily like alcoholism, but just feeling that pressure of like needing to like drink when
Binge
she's out
drink.
with people. Not necessarily that,
yeah.
but just like social acceptance, right? Like she has to be a little drunk and tipsy to be fun. So she
That's
drinks
what
when
binge,
she's out.
to me, that's what binge drinking is. It's like,
Oh.
but I know
Binging
everyone
is like not stopping. That's what binging
Oh, okay.
actually
So,
means.
social
But
drinking.
social
Yes.
drinking.
Okay,
Yeah. Like,
okay.
and she was struggling with that and feeling the pressure of like, every time she went to award shows or went out on, with friends or like whatever, went to parties, whatever, she would feel that pressure of like, she has to have a drink in her hand or she didn't feel right kind of a thing. So a lot of people take this song Champagne Problems as Taylor's problem being the drinking. And so I don't really know because I wasn't around for this era. And there's not a whole lot of like information out there on how much Taylor may have or have not struggled with alcohol. I take it at face value for what the term actually means. And I take it more as, and we can talk about this a little more after you hear the lyrics and stuff, but Taylor talking about how other people may see the situation she's going through, that it's a trivial situation. Why are you so upset?
You have all this.
Exactly. So that I just wanted to kind of give you that context so that you can kind of go in with both ideas in your head. And then we can kind of see, where you sit at the end. So did you have anything else you wanted to add, Katie, about the song or the era or anything?
Honestly, I don't remember hearing that take that you just told, Rick. So I'm glad that you said it because I've watched the Long Pond sessions, but it's been a while and I don't remember. So
to be honest, and again, this is why I'm like, it's all alleged. I'm putting it in quotes because these are comments that I've read from other people who, first of all, were not even happy with how we explained Long Pond sessions. They said the way we explained it is not at all what Long Pond sessions is. So I don't know what we did wrong. But we pissed somebody off out there who was like, that's not even what Long Pond Sessions is. You explained it terribly. I was like, okay.
I feel like there are some people out there, and they're probably going to rip me to shreds for saying this, but sorry, not sorry, that they just really put their own situation on a song, which we all do. But there are some people who very much lean heavily into whatever's going on with them. So they cling on to what they think that song is about and just get very personal. Or like, I guess the way I want to say it is they see a mirror of themselves in that song. So they just get very intense.
They latch onto an idea. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to, because again, Evermore doesn't even come from folklore, which is where all the Long Pond session stuff was done. I remember her talking about addiction problems and struggling with addiction when she was talking about This Is Me Trying and blah, blah, blah. But I don't specifically remember those specific details either. But again, it's been a long time. I watched Long Pond sessions when I was like first becoming a Swiftie. But again, I just wanted to throw it out there because if I don't say it, somebody's going to get upset that I didn't say it. So there we go. All right.
Cool.
You ready?
Onward.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You booked the night train for a reason, so you could sit there in this hurt. Bustling crowds or silent sleepers, you're not sure which is worse. Because I dropped your hand while dancing, left you out there standing, crestfallen on the land in champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet. Your heart was glass, I dropped it, champagne problems.
All right, scheduled pause here.
No, I like this. I really do. I like the vibe of it. So I'm getting, obviously she left a guy that loved her.
Yeah. So, you know, and obviously, like, you know, again, you book the night train for a reason.
Yeah,
you know,
I really like that line.
Bustling crowds or silent sleepers. You're not sure which is
Who's
worse, right?
Yeah.
Bustling crowds, walking the streets, you know, driving whatever, or booking that night train where there's silent sleepers. Like, what's worse, being alone or being surrounded by people, you know, when you're heartbroken? You know, your mom's ring in your pocket, my picture in your wallet. You know, obviously he was planning to propose.
Yeah,
And
no, I totally get it.
So, yeah, I just think it's beautiful. And I love, again, and I know we've said this so many times, but I'm going to say it again. I just love how, like, when Taylor has these really deep lyrics like this, she gives you a very, very basic instrumental or piano or guitar or something behind it, just something very simple and basic. Because she's drawing attention to those lyrics. She doesn't want you getting sidetracked with whatever's going on with the piano or the whatever. She wants you to pay attention to those lyrics. And so she makes that music in the back very simple. And that piano just, dun, 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 you know, very simple, very basic. And it really, for me, it really allows like the lyrics and the storytelling to like really shine through. So I just love the way that she composes like different things. Like some of her songs, it's really about that music and that beat, and the beat feeds the lyrics, right? Like Elizabeth Taylor, when that beat drops, it makes that Elizabeth Taylor feel like nobody has ever said Elizabeth Taylor like that ever in their whole fucking life, right? But it's added, and it's, you know, like the beat builds to it. But then there's certain songs where like the lyrics literally carry it, and she just has music there because she needs to. That's because it's a song. So I love it.
This is also during time period wise when hypothetically not hypothetically, she said that these were like the folklore songs, whereas she's made up these stories.
Right.
However, they're allegedly, this was also around the time she was going through a breakup with her partner, Joe, who she was with for a long, long time. So there's theories that it's not so much of a made up story, but
right, exactly.
And the reason that makes a lot of sense to me, because the way she's going about expressing it, it doesn't like come across as that she's the victim. It's her decision in this to walk away. Which I don't know. It's an interesting perspective to write the song and write Champagne Problems. Like it makes it ironic, nonetheless.
Well, and again, I think that's why I get the vibe that she's telling the story, but the view of it being a champagne problem is from everybody else, right? Them telling her like, these are just champagne problems, like another breakup. So what? Like, you should be used to this by now. Why are you so upset over this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I take it. And we'll get further into the song. But yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely, you know, important information to know, you know, and it's obviously something I've never really told you, but there are a lot of rumors, allegedly, all the allegedlys that could ever exist in the world, that Taylor and Joe Alwyn actually broke up long before we found out about it on the Eras tour. Or that there may have been like really rocky situation for a long time, that a lot of the stuff on Midnights is about him and their rockiness of their relationship. And so,
well, that would make sense, because especially the way you guys describe the album that Lover is, and that's they're in the relationship at that point.
Yeah. They're a couple of years in by then, like 2-3 years by then.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Pain problems.
The piano is so beautiful. Even though it's so simple, it's still so just. I love it.
You told your family for a reason. You couldn't keep it in. Your sister splashed out on the bottle. Now no one's celebrating. Dom Perignon, you brought it. No crowd of friends applauded. Your hometown skeptics called it champagne problems. You had a speech, you're speechless. Love slipped beyond your reaches, and I couldn't give a reason. Champagne problems.
All right, before we get into the bridge, I just wanted to stop it there.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like the fact that she ended on I couldn't give a reason.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of it adds to the beginning portion, like the feeling is just not right.
And I
Right,
love, oh, sorry.
No, you please go ahead.
I just love the picture that the lyric your sister splashed out on the bottle paints, because I think we've all been to a party like that where you're like, oh, so-and-so had a little too much. They're getting messy over there. Like, it just adds to how storytelling of a song this is. Like, I have my own visuals of this just playing out in my mind. She just is she's so talented.
Well, and I love it because, again, like that line could be a double too, right? Like splashed out on the bottle as in like she's drunk, or splashed on the bottle like she spent a lot on this shit. Because Dom Perignon is super expensive.
I didn't think about it that way.
You know, so like she splashed out. She bought this bottle because she knew you were going to propose to me tonight. And so she bought this fancy champagne and I ended up saying no. And now nobody's celebrating. And you've got this bottle of Dom Perignon and all your friends and your family around, and you guys have nothing to celebrate because I ruined it, and I don't even have a reason for why I ruined it. I just did.
Oh, I love that.
That's actually a really good perspective.
And what I was going to say earlier, that I find just a quick little thing that I find so funny, and this song is the perfect example. And I love that you pointed out that this is not her like saying, oh, you did this, whatever. Like, this is her saying, I had an issue. I don't even know what it is, but I couldn't marry you for whatever, right?
Anti-hero vibes.
There's so many like people out there that are like, oh, Taylor never takes responsibility for her breakups. It's always everybody else's fault. And I'm like, she has so many songs where she's taking the responsibility for it going bad. Like, so many. She has tons of songs where she's calling dudes out, for sure. But she has a lot of very beautiful songs where she is taking the responsibility and apologizing and saying, I fucked up. And for me, this is a big one where she's saying, not necessarily I fucked up, but like, this was my fault that this didn't work out the way that you thought it was. And exactly, you know, so anyway, sorry, what?
Just kind of reminds me of Fiona Apple.
Oh, yeah.
You know what line I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah. All right.
All right, ready for the bridge?
It's she says a line in the song, break a man just because I could.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like, what is it? I did something bad, where she says, you know, toying with them older guys. You know, just play things for me to use. Yeah.
And then she also has the Archer, which I don't think.
He has heard. That one.
Just we'll put a pin that in your brain.
Talk about Archer. That's an arrow through the heart. Oh, that one's great. Like on a personal, like reflect on yourself type song. Like just, oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, Taylor. All right. Let's do the bridge. This is, I don't know if I said this, but this is like possibly the greatest bridge Taylor's ever written. It is my favorite bridge.
I'm excited to see where it's going with the story.
And this part where it just magical.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And like, I really want you to pay, and we'll probably go and break down some of the lyrics through the bridge just because I think some of the doubles and the references are so amazing. But we'll play through it and then we'll go back.
Reason champagne problems.
And I'm going to mute because I'm going to sing loud.
Midas touch on the Chevy door, November flush and your flannel cure. This dorm was once a madhouse. I made a joke, well it's made for me. How evergreen, our group of friends. Don't think we'll say that word again. And soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through. One for the money, two for the show. I never was ready, so I watch you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer to someone's on their knees and asks you. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head, they said. But you'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up your tapestry that I shred and hold your hand while dancing. Never leave standing, crestfallen on the landing, with champagne problems. Your mom's ring in your pocket, her picture in your wallet, and you won't remember all my champagne problems.
I'm just letting the music run.
You won't remember all my champagne problems.
Oh, guys,
Yeah.
William I forgot about this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
William Bowery is Joe Alwyn. It's his,
Yeah.
what do they call it when they have a
His-
ghostwriter name?
His alias. Ghostwriter,
yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. William Bowery is him, yeah.
Why is it so long is it just the piano?
What? Oh, at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
Here, I'll let you hear how it dies out.
Yeah, so I really enjoy this bridge, and I understand its appeal, especially with the line, what a shame she's fucked in the head. I can see the appeal in
It
that.
was so good to sing it from your bottom of your belly. Just
Oh my God, you got to do it!
It was so
Did you
satisfying.
scream it?
As loud as I possibly
Yeah.
Oh my
From
God.
100%.
from my toes,
depths.
the depths of my soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
So freeing.
But I feel like, one, I was pretty on base with everything once I got through the first verse, which was kind of what I saw is her stepping away from it. But I loved the way she painted the story in the bridge where she said, 1 for the money, 2 for the show. I never was ready, so I watched you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer till someone's on there. So basically saying like what we were talking about as far as,
You just sometimes
you don't have
It's
a
just not right.
reason. You don't have an answer. You just have
a gut feeling.
a feeling.
Mhm.
And it's not the right. And it's a really beautiful way to put that in a song.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, and I just even like going from the top of the bridge, like I just love the references and the play on words that she does here. So like your Midas touch on the Chevy door, playing off like the Chevy Midas, and then Midas like the touch of success, of gold, of money, of your Midas touch on the Chevy door. November flush and your flannel cure. She's cold,
So
he gives her.
fucking
He puts his
poetic.
flannel
It
on.
is.
her.
It's
Who
really
thinks,
beautiful.
who thinks of this shit? Taylor Swift does, my friends. That's who.
I did like the line, how evergreen.
Our group of friends. Some
Yeah.
people say that, and then
And then
this
the
one.
madhouse.
And this is one of my favorite songs, and I think, or one of my favorite lines. And I think it's so overrated, but. And soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once walked through.
Yeah.
It's going to be Christmas soon. They're going to decorate. Life's going to move on in these spaces in Cornelia Street that I don't want to walk anymore. Those spaces are going to continue on no matter how much it hurts. They're going to still deck those halls. They're still going to move on. Life keeps going, and I don't want it to.
I did love the metaphor for the his heart when she said she'll patch up your tapestry that I shred.
Yes.
I thought that was very beautifully written.
Yeah, I love that whole part. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head, they said. But you'll find the real thing instead, and she will patch up your tapestry that I shred. And she'll hold your hand while dancing. She'll never leave you stranded.
Standing,
all the things that she did to him in the beginning of the song. She
Yeah.
left him, she dropped his hand while dancing. She left him standing, crestfallen on the landing with champagne problems.
Yeah, no, it's
And
really.
she's saying, you'll find your true love. It's just not me.
And the whole,
it's
this
just-
dorm
it's
was
so
once
beautiful.
a madhouse. Ashamed how it was made for me. And then she full circles and you're telling me I'm fucked in the head, and I'm I laughed at this, and it's just so good.
Yeah.
Well, and the ability to connect, right? Because when you get into a relationship, especially a long-term one, your friend group is evergreen for the most part,
Yeah.
right? And just being able to connect to that and and feeling exactly where she's coming from and how she's viewing the whole situation now that she has the clarity that she's made the decision.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's really interesting. I really like this song. It's really good.
Yeah. I'm glad you liked it.
I don't know if it's going to be on one of my playlists. It's definitely going to get to the Hazed Reactions playlist.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But,
definitely not one that I thought like you would be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to listen to this all the time. But it's a beautiful song.
But I understand it. Like,
Lyrical storytelling.
Look, everybody's broken someone's heart at one point.
Oh, yeah. And
You know what I
everybody's
mean?
had their heart broken.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like, so it's like, it's so easy to relate to both sides of this, because you can relate to that opening line of, booked a night train for a reason, bustling crowds are silent sleepers. That's him. Like that, like that could be him. Like he's trying to think it off, and he doesn't want to be around people, because of what happened, or you could look at it like from her. She just got done breaking this guy's heart and now she doesn't want to be like, so it's just, I love how you can, like, the song is dual sided, like, and speaking of dual sided, I think one of the next songs, not today's recording, unfortunately, but one of our future songs, and I would love if Robert is able to be there for it. But speaking of dual sided storytelling, I want to show you guys Exile.
Yes.
So bad.
Yes. And
With,
then we have,
what's his name? How do you say it? Bon Iver? I don't know, guys. I will look it up before
Hillary
we get
Duff
to the
just
song.
put it in one of her songs. I think
I know
it's
it's
Bon Iver. Don't
Iver,
quote us. I'm killing it.
I know it's not Bon Iver,
Yeah.
and that's what I said forever
me
and
too.
ever and ever.
Uh-huh.
And it's not that, because I just heard it recently, and I was like, oh, I'm a jackass.
I've said it the same way.
I will figure
is
it
he
out.
French?
I don't know.
I
I don't think so.
I
mean,
it
maybe
really doesn't matter.
it
It
would
doesn't
be.
matter. It doesn't matter.
But we'll figure it out by the time we get to that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will make sure that I know how to pronounce his name, but I think you'll really enjoy Exile. So
I think I will too. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the storytelling. I really did enjoy the bridge. I understand why it's so popular.
Yeah.
Even outside of the screaming from the depths of your soul, it's a beautifully written bridge.
Yeah.
It also is very, very apropos that the whole imagery, this whole video was a wedding ring getting dropped into a wine glass.
yeah.
So, anyways, I think that pretty much wraps it up for us.
Yeah.
So if you guys have liked what you've seen and you want to see some more, make sure you subscribe. We have videos coming out every week. But for myself, Rick, Corrina, and Katie, we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.